Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. I hope you're well. How's it going? A happy New Year. If we haven't connected yet, it is the 3rd of January, first live of the year as well. So here we are. That's nice to be back. And being back, actually, I'm making it big as each and every single year. I am coming live and also just going to make this public. And I'm actually starting from today the goal setting challenge, free 5-day goal setting challenge that I'm doing each and every single year to empower you. This is the third year in a row that I'm doing it now. And this is really truly to help you to set your goals, get away from resolutions, and make sure that you have an action plan, a plan of action in place, and to be taken by the hand, because I know that it can be very easy to think of dreams and plans and resolutions, and 3 weeks later they're gone out of the window, right? Whereas when we've got a plan of action, I firmly believe that it is making more chances on your side to actually um, manifest everything that you want, right? Does that make sense? Do you set your goals at the beginning of the year or maybe at the end of the year? Let me know. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello very quickly. I'm just passing by very, very briefly because in about exactly 11 minutes, probably 10 because few seconds are gone already from that last minutes before being 10 before the top of the hour, just rumbling here. I'm going to go into my private community group, the Rise and Roll, where the challenge is happening. And even if you are, an existing member of this community, make sure to register if you are in this, if you want to be in this challenge, even though you're in the group already, because you're going to then receive all the guides that are there to accompany you in order for you to put everything onto the paper or maybe even digitally. I made them in a way which you can type on the screen and keep them digital if you prefer to do so. But just wanted to pass by, say hello, Happy New Year, letting you know that I'm still around. I know I kind of have been, very on the basic of what I'm supposed to do on my online presence. I'm showing up where I've got to show up, or I'm committing myself to show up. Let's put it that way. So this is me with a quick hello, and I want to check how you're doing. How's your festive season been? What are you planning to commit yourself to in 2022? Do you already have some goals in mind? Are you planning big things? Are you planning maybe you don't want to do anything? Fair enough. Each to their own, right? But just wanted to check in, to say hello, see where you're at, what's been going on for you over the past, festive season. If you've been indulging yourself, I surely have. And I'm in my stretched leg of indulgence with my partner, because in the French culture, we have in the Epiphany time, which is January, we're making this cake, which is made of puff pastry, and almond cream. So yummy. Actually, what we tend to do is to mix the almond cream with some custard cream. It makes it more fluffy. Oh my God, it's so yummy. And there's like a little figurine inside of it. And the person who gets it, apparently in the history of it, first it wasn't a figurine that they used to put, it was a bin, a bean, not a bin, a bean, like a red bean or white bean. And the person who would get the bean would actually have to pay the round of drinks to their mates. Now, what happened over years is that they've realized people used to just swallow the bean, right? Because they didn't want to pay for the drinks of the round of the table and all that. So the history of it is that they've started putting a figurine in it, which is a little harder to swallow. But now people just, we just put it out, and we crown the person who has the figurine, becomes the queen or the king, and that person can even choose their, if it's a queen, then they can choose their king, and if it's a king, they can choose their queen, or maybe their king as well. There's obviously no problem in that area within this household of mine. So anyway, so just wanted to say hello, share with you that I'm really excited to start 2022, to hear about what you've got going on, and looking forward to actually learn about your goals and what you've got in your mind that maybe you already put on paper. If you need some accountability, raise your hand. I think we all need some accountability because, after all, we are only humans, and we sometimes just fall off the wagon very easily on certain things that we thought we would be very committed to. So if you need accountability, if you just want to share, just for the sake of sharing, what is it that you're planning, committing yourself to creating, achieving, completing, maybe within 2022. Perhaps it is a continuity of what you've done in 2021. Share. I'm really wanting to be inspired, and I want to see what's going on and what people are having in mind these days. For me, it has been 2021, I found, has gone by very quickly. And Share. I'm really wanting to be. Oh, okay. That was a thing. At least we know the sound is working. But 2021 went by very quickly, and I feel that 2022 is going to be pretty awesome as well. And when you have a plan of action in place on paper that you can follow, that you can refer back to on a regular basis, it does help to be on track, of course, and to also pivot very quickly if need be. Meaning that obviously we all experienced what happened in 2020 and maybe in 2021 for some of you. When something such as this is happening, having your plan of action in front of you at all times allows you to really get to know what you can do, moving the pieces, basically moving the pieces of your puzzle, and move on, adapt, remove, add on. Maybe you finish certain things, because when we are planning with a structure, we tend to actually finish things even before the deadline that we've set ourselves to achieve it. So that is also another positive of planning. Anyway, I'm going to cover a lot of that on the goal setting challenge, the free 5-day goal setting challenge, which is happening in my private community, Rise and Roll Facebook group. And again, register. There's the link in the description section, in the caption of this Facebook Live, this YouTube Live as well, because we're also on YouTube. Feel free to register. You'll get all the guides. Today, we're going to start with the self-discovery, which is always very important, because it all starts from what is going on within ourselves, right? Within our mind, but also within our body, okay? And that's why it's so important to discover what's going on for ourselves first, and then explore and express what we want to be manifested. That is some of what we're going to cover within this challenge. We're going to go over the goals of life, as well as the action map of it, your point of focus, what you should be focusing on, because obviously, having many goals is great, but we've got to remain focused and having an attention and some clear intention and point of attention. And obviously, the manifestation process is also what we're going to cover within this challenge. But anyway, you've got the link in the description or in the caption, wherever you are watching this from. Join us. It's going to be fun. If you have any questions, let me know. And no matter what you decide to do, even if you don't have any goals, or you just want to go on a resolution kind of wagon where you feel so pumped and excited for a few days, a few weeks, and then you go back to your old routine, forgetting about your resolutions, and remembering them again next year at the same time, then that is up to you, right? I was there once. I suppose it was fitting me and suiting me at that point, but I realized that I was not moving forward as quick as I wanted and not achieving what I was planning or wanting to achieve. So if you want to move in the direction of where you truly want to go, then join us. It'll be a pleasure. And whatever you decide, no matter what, I wish you a marvelous, fantastic, peacefulness, a successful 2022, and of course, plenty of health, compassion, and kindness. All right, you take care, lots of love, and happy Monday to you. And see you on the goal setting challenge if you are joining us. This is a wrap. Bye bye.